Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Nameless, the one thing you must recall. As always, I'm joined by Coco. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And we're continuing on in Red's route.
Today's dinner is...
토마토 스파게티예요.
That's weird. Tomato spaghetti? What?
Yonho's dishes are always decorated so well.
I mean, yeah, we have tomatoes in spaghetti sauce, but it's just weird. I don't know.
Guess that's just, their way of saying marinara spaghetti or tomato paste as opposed to Alfredo. I don't know, it's weird.
I don't know, yeah. Or it's just tomatoes and noodles.
It was cute the way the small mozzarella pieces were sprinkled on the spaghetti. I feel like he cared about every single tiny shred of cheese.
He's like, no, my little shred of cheese.
Pets them as he puts them down, one by one.
Oh gosh. I don't know why the Promised Neverland just popped in my head.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I'm just like, never mind. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm just thinking about it in like the worst way.
just another very sweet and happy anime I've introduced you to.
She gets me every time.
I've always introduced you to such sweet, happy ones, right? Like Shinsekai Yuri.
With horrifying bugs and stuff. And cats with high heels. Oh, y'all would not understand unless you watched it. Alright.
웬일이야? 오늘은 일찍 와서 저녁은 내가 만들어도 되는데.
What's up with you? I came early so I could make dinner.
When Tae asked, Yonho silently looked at me and smiled.
마스터, 힘내시라고요.
So Master can cheer up. As I requested, Yonho didn't tell anyone what happened today. I smiled back at Yonho.
옐로우, 좋은 생각이야. 히로인은 내일부터 연극 연습을 해야 하니까 힘을 내야 하거든.
Good idea, Yellow. Heroine has to rehearse from tomorrow, so she has to eat up.
연극? 결국 하기로 한 거야?
The play. You decided to do it.
Tae looked surprised.
어떻게 란스 저 녀석을 설득한 건지는 모르겠지만 아무튼 히로인이 연극부에 입부하게 됐어. 난 저 녀석이 직접 와서 히로인 이름을 써놓을 줄은 몰랐다니까.
I don't know how she managed to convince Lance, but she joined the club. I never knew he would come himself to write her name on the list.
이렇게 란스 레드의 휴전이 성립되는 건가?
Oh, have Lance and Red made a truce?
What's next, an OT3?
Yes. Yuri whistled. But Lance just scoffed as if that would never happen. And he laid down his spoon for a while.
밥 먹는데 시끄럽군요. 그리고 유리, 할 말이 있습니다.
It is very noisy. And Yuri, there's something I wish to say. What?
앞으로 그녀를 리무진에 태우지 마십시오.
Do not let her in the limousine from now on.
뭐?
What? Yuri looked at Lance as if he just said something absurd. He seemed to ask Lance what the hell he was saying. And Tae and Red made the same face.
네. 저도 그 편이 좋을 거라고 생각해요.
You guys aren't being very subtle and not giving away what happened.
Right. All they had to have was her to say, oh, by the way, I don't want to take the limousine anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I think that would be better too.
As Yonho stepped up too, Yuri's expression became odd.
이유가 뭔데?
What's the reason?
무슨 일 있었어?
Did something happen?
Tay asked, sensing something strange. Ugh, I hope they don't figure it out.
Girl, please. You should have just told them.
Lance and Yonho looked at me. It's as if they're asking me permission to tell them. While us three were silently communicating with our eyes, Yuri looked appalled.
왜 마이 허니와 내 사이를 방해하는 거야? 마이 허니가 타지 않는다면 너희들 내 리무진에 태울 이유가 없다고.
Why are you interfering in our relationship? If my honey doesn't ride the limo, there's no reason for you all to.
왜 히로인이 리무진에 타면 안 되는 거야?
Why can't the heroine ride the limo?
그건
That's...
그녀를 질투하는 시선이 많기 때문입니다.
Because a lot of people get jealous of her. Lance made it clear. Yuri relaxed after hearing that.
뭐야, 그런 이유였어? 질투는 우월한 이들이 숙명적으로 그리고 습관적으로 무시해야 할 미덕이 아닌가?
What? That's the reason? Isn't jealousy the blessed ones are destined and virtuous enough to ignore?
하지만 그게 정도가 심하면 무시할 수 없게 되잖아요.
But if they get too jealous, we can't just ignore them.
Yonho's voice grew smaller. The boys will surely get suspicious now.
No kidding.
심해지다니. 갑자기 왜 그런 말을 하는 거야?
Gets too jealous. Why are you suddenly saying that?
Tay's eyes grew sharp.
Tell him! Let him go after those girls! He can destroy them.
Yes.
That's the only thing you're good for, Tay, is cooking for us and being our attack dog.
Ugh, this is not good. Tay started interrogating us. I think he already sensed that something happened.
무슨 일이 있었던 거지? 자초지종을 말해봐.
What happened? Tell me.
그게
That's...
말해도 되겠습니까?
Can we say? Lance looked at me and asked. I really hoped it wouldn't go this way. Tay, Yuri, and Red all focused on me. Since this already happened, it'd just be best for me to explain.
She still should have called the freaking cops or something. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I let out a sigh and opened my mouth. Well... Actually, something happened.
그녀가 유리의 리무진을 타고 다니는 바람에 질투에 찬 여학생들이 오늘 아침에 그녀를 납치했습니다.
Because she takes Yuri's limousine, some jealous girls kidnapped her this morning.
납치?
Kidnap?
Everyone stared at me. Red even dropped his spoon.
히로인, 괜찮은 거야? 다친 데는 없고?
Heroine, are you okay? You're not hurt?
일단 레드, 진정하고 이야기를 더 들어보자. 그래서?
First, Red, calm down and let's listen to her. So?
반 아이들이 그녀를 찾느라 1교시를 낭비했죠.
Tell me their height, tell me their hair color, tell me if you know what class they're from. Did you get any names? Oh, no reason that I'm asking, just curious. The whole class wasted the first period to look for her. The class president found her and she didn't seem hurt, although we don't know exactly what happened. I was kidnapped, but nothing serious happened, and...
Don't lie! Didn't they hit her?
Yep.
Like, I'm surprised she doesn't have a bruise or something.
Yeah. I lied a bit to not make a big deal, but seeing everyone's expressions, it seemed useless. Everyone seemed to be in a panic already.
Oh my god, Red's hands are huge!
Yeah.
Red, you seem to have the biggest hands here.
They all have got sausage fingers, jeez.
Right? I know hands are difficult for artists, so I'm not gonna judge. But it just looks so weird proportionally, like that hand is bigger than his face.
Yeah. This is why I didn't want to say it.
My honey, 괜찮은 거야? 일단 외상은 없는 것 같은데.
My honey, are you really okay? You don't seem hurt.
마스터는 지금은 괜찮대요. 하지만 앞으로는 누군가가 꼭 등교와 하교를 함께 해주었으면 해요.
Master says she's fine now, but I want someone to be with her when she goes to school and comes back home.
그래서 연극부에 그녀의 이름을 넣은 겁니다. 상황이 이러하니 앞으로 그녀가 리무진을 타는 일은 없을 겁니다.
So that is why I listed her in the drama club. Considering the situation, she will not be taking the limo anymore. Lance organized the situation and said,
그게 정말이라면 어쩔 수 없군. My honey, 정말 다친 데는 없는 거지?
If that's true, we have no choice. My honey, you're not hurt, right? Even Yuri was looking at me with worry, and Tay seemed to be lost in his murderous thoughts.
Yeah, the whole time he's looking down thinking, kill, 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 kill.
It was then.
Damn it, game. How many times? Oh, I wish... Oh, that'd be too much work, but almost like I'm tempted. I don't think I ever will, but if I had the time, I would, at the end of this series, tally mark how many times that appeared.
Oh my gosh.
It was at that moment, or it was then.
Yeah. Red abruptly stood up from his seat.
Heroine, I'm sorry.
Oh, Red? Red didn't answer and just stormed out. Red!
가만히 놔두시죠.
Leave him. Lance stopped me from trying to follow him. I heard Red leave the house.
다혈질이니 어느 정도 놔두면 식을 겁니다. 그리고
He is quick-tempered, so he will be fine if we just leave him. And
앞으로는 저와 함께 등교하게 될 겁니다.
you will be going to school with me now. You're going to school with me?
두 번 말하게 하지 마세요. 참고로 저는 선도위원이라 일찍 나가니 당신도 일찍 일어나야 할 겁니다.
Do not make me repeat. And since I have to leave early for my discipline guide duties, you will have to wake up early too.
Oh, look at you taking charge. I feel you, girl. I feel you. That's me on days I have to wake up earlier just to wash my hair in the morning. I'm like, why?
It's not so bad to go to school with Lance, but it bothers me that I have to wake up early every morning. I'm bad at waking up in the morning as it is. But seeing Lance's expression, I could tell he's really determined. Lance finished what he had to say and went to his room after putting away his plate. But still, I'm thankful that he cares about me. I guess I'll have to wake up early now. I already feel tired. I stopped writing in my diary. I was still bothered by the fact that Red stormed out of the house. It's been a while since he left, but I haven't heard him come back inside. He might have gotten lost somewhere. Or he might be feeling depressed. Red's apology kept hovering around my ear. It must have been a shock for him that he didn't rescue me. He did always tell me to trust him. Besides, Red genuinely believes he's the warrior of justice. He would have been shocked and even felt guilty about what happened to me. Huh? I was cleaning out my bag after writing in my diary when I found the chocolate cookie inside.
Yes, cheer him up with the cookie.
Right. I was going to give this to Red. I felt more worried about him after seeing the cookie in my hand. Should I look around the house? I still feel scared of going out by myself, but as long as I don't go too far, I'll be okay. I quietly got ready to head out. Huh? I thought I might have to go a bit far to find Red, but the plan changed as soon as I went out. Red was crouched down right in front of the house. Red? I held onto the chocolate cookie and sat beside him.
아, 히로인.
Red's voice was completely spiritless. After silently looking at the stars for a while, Red mumbled,
너 정말 괜찮은 거야?
Are you really okay?
"Yeah, don't worry about me." Red didn't continue and just looked up at the sky. It was unlike him to be this quiet. What's he thinking about?
We shall give him the cookie?
Yes.
Yes, cookies solve everything. Not really, but...
I quietly watched the stars too and handed him the chocolate cookie.
어?
I brought it to give it to you. You know Banjul, the cafe Tay works at? I got it from there. You seem to like chocolate.
A man after my own heart.
I hope Red feels a bit better with this. Red? But Red didn't take the chocolate cookie I handed him. I don't think he feels any better.
No! Shove it in his mouth!
Yes!
Just like you did with Lance.
Does he not like the cookie?
미안해.
I'm sorry.
Red apologized again. Huh? About what? I pretended to be clueless.
구하러 가지 못했어.
For not rescuing you.
Of course. I knew he'd say this. Red always sincerely believed that he's the hero. I knew one day he'd have to face reality and get sad like this. Why are you sorry? How could you have known that I was kidnapped? Of course, it would have been nice if you knew. I felt a bit embarrassed thinking that I actually thought of Red during that incident. It's realistically impossible, I said in a sad voice. I never wanted to say this to Red. But if his reality and ideals are too far apart, he will only get more gloomy. Red clenched his fists.
너만은 내가 구해주고 싶었는데 너만은
I wanted to save at least you. At least you. You know, saying it that way makes me think you failed to save somebody else?
Yeah.
Deep lore. I hope so.
아무리 란스 그 녀석이 날 멍청하다고 놀려도 유리가 날 비웃어도 난 너만은 항상 지켜주고 싶었는데
Maybe not. No matter how many times Lance teased me for being stupid and Yuri laughed at me, I always wanted to save you, at least.
나는 멍청이야. 아무짝에도 쓸모없을지도 몰라.
I'm stupid. Maybe I am completely useless.
차라리 란스 그 녀석이 오히려 영웅에 가까워. 그 녀석의 말이 다 맞아.
Instead, Lance might be more of the hero. He's always right. Ah, Lancelot. Yes, I see.
그 녀석은 어떻게든 널 구할 방법을 찾아내려고 하잖아. 행동도 빠르고.
At least he tries to find a way to save you. He acts fast, too.
그에 비해서 나는 네가 그런 일을 당했는지조차 몰랐어. 영웅과는 거리가 멀어.
Compared to that, I didn't even know what happened to you. I am not a hero.
Interesting how in Lance's he was always like secretly admiring Red, and here in Red's he's like secretly admiring Lance.
Yeah.
Red dropped his shaking gaze.
It reminds me of Fruits Basket. Did you
Yeah.
ever? Yeah, you know Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
Oh, you and I should talk about it sometime because I have feelings about it.
I never I read the manga. I
Mhm.
never saw the original anime, and then I started seeing part of the new anime, but I also got off track on that, so I don't know the ending. Like I know who Toru ended up with,
Mhm.
but that's about it.
Yes, we must discuss this one day. I have
Yeah.
thoughts and feelings, and I do have the first anime. I actually own it.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
Red dropped his shaking gaze. He looked like he'd start crying any minute now. But he seemed to try his best to keep back his tears in front of me. What should I say?
Another one already. All right. I'm sure it's why do you want to be a hero?
Correct. Why do you want to be a hero so bad? Red didn't say anything. I've never seen Red stay this quiet. I think his self-confidence has hit rock bottom. And I felt bad thinking it's because of me. I'm the one who feels sorry. I know how much he genuinely cares for me. I thought for a while on how I can comfort him. And for a moment, silence flowed between us again. I decided to be honest instead of saying anything fancy. The reason why Red is so awesome, the reason I'm always thankful towards him. You are an awesome, aspiring hero.
Aw.
뭐?
What?
You're not a perfect hero yet, but you have the innocent heart it takes to become one. Red turned his head a bit at what I said. I smiled while looking into his still shaking eyes. I know that you really care for me. That's why your spirits are so low right now, isn't it? You really are like Red from TV, the way you think of your team and treat others honestly. Red stared at me, and I stared into his eyes. I hope my sincerity reaches you, like yours always does. Red slowly blinked.
정말 그렇게 생각해?
Do you really think so?
Yes, of course. Red looked hopeful again. I beamed to see that. I gave him a smile as big as the one he showed me before. Red's eyes instantly widened.
Aw, he's blushing.
Yeah.
That's cute. You look so adorable.
And his ears suddenly turned as red as his hair. Is it cold right now?
Oblivious girl.
Red, your ears are red. Are you cold? I reached out my hands to cover his ears when he abruptly got up.
Oh, you're gonna make it worse, girl.
I was surprised and faltered a bit because he got up so suddenly. But Red hesitated to see me like that as well. What's going on?
I want to see a picture, a cute picture of them together.
Yeah. Red just spaced out and looked at me. And when our eyes met again, he hurriedly turned his head towards the sky.
맞아. 그래. 나는 영웅 지망생이야. 아직 진정한 힘에 눈을 뜨지 못한 것뿐이야. 아직은 말이야.
You're right. Yes, I'm an aspiring hero right now. I just haven't realized my true powers yet. Yet.
Red said while clenching his fists.
언젠가는 TV에 나오는 레드처럼 특별한 힘에 눈을 뜰 거야. 히로인, 그때가 되면 정말로 너를
Someday, I'll realize my special powers like Red from TV. Heroine, when I do, I'll really...
Red didn't continue and stammered a bit. He sat down again and looked at me. I heard a serious voice.
너를 지켜줄 거야.
I'll protect you. Aww. Ah, we're suckers for that, aren't we? The cuteness.
그러니까 앞으로도 열심히 노력할게, 히로인.
So, I'll try my best from now on, heroine.
Red seemed much brighter than before. I felt so much happier to see him like that. But even if you don't have special powers, you are a great guy, Red. But I don't think it's time to say that. I stopped myself.
초코 쿠키 엄청 맛있겠다. 고마워. 잘 먹을게.
This cookie looks really good. Thanks.
Red took the cookie and said thanks.
춥다. 이제 들어가자.
It's cold. Let's go in now.
Oh, yeah.
그리고
And...
고마워.
thanks.
Red looked at me with a kind face and smiled. At that moment, my heart jumped a bit. My ears felt hot. I wanted to know more about why Red obsesses on being a hero so much. Red's great enough without being the hero. Does he not know that?
히로인, 그렇게 웃는 거 처음 봤어.
Heroine, I've never seen you smile like that.
아니, 나 말고 다른 애들한테도 그렇게 웃어주는 걸까?
No. Do you smile like that to everyone else too?
그러면 다른 녀석들도 나처럼
Aww.
두근거리는 건가?
Then, do the other boys get butterflies in their stomachs like I do right now?
그건 왠지 기분이 나쁜데.
For some reason, I don't like that.
왜 이렇게 심장이 뛰는 거지?
Why is my heart pounding?
이건
This is... Ah. Well, this is a good place to leave the episode.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting. I like that. I like it. Developing feelings. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day.
Toodaloo.